sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, some people in our society, they say that the translations of the Holy Quran are available with us, and we can read those translations, and then on ourselves, we infer and deduct the precepts of Sharia from the Holy Quran without having any recourse to any teacher or any instructor or any tafsir or any book of the commentary of the Holy Quran, because the translation is with us. But this verse indicates that this approach is totally wrong, erroneous, because if the only translation had been enough, then there was no need for the teaching of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Sahaba Abu Bakr, Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in. And this is a very important point, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whenever He revealed a book, a divine book, for the guidance of mankind, He always sent a messenger with it. There are examples where messengers came to this world, but no new divine book was revealed. Many messengers, many prophets came without a new book. But there is not a single example where the book has been revealed and messenger did not come. Whenever a book was revealed, a messenger came with it. Torah was revealed on Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. He brought the Torah to the people. Injil was revealed to Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. He brought Injil to the people. Zabur was revealed to Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam. He brought it to the people and explained it. Why? Because it is the nature of human beings that in order to learn something, a book is not sufficient for a human being. Human being needs a teacher, an instructor who could teach him how to act upon it. You know, for example, there are many books printed, published on medical science. If someone picks up the books and reads them on his own and claims that I understood the medical science and opens a clinic to treat the patient, will it be allowed to do so? No one would allow a person merely on the basis of his self-study to play with the lives of the people, unless he takes a full training, from a reliable, competent doctor. Not only that, but he will also pass through a period in which he, house job in the hospitals, practical experience. Without it, he will not be allowed to act as a doctor. So medical science cannot be learnt only on the basis of the books. So much so, there are many cookbooks that tell you how to cook the meals. Okay? But if someone takes the book and cooks the meal according to the instructions given by that book, I don't know what will he make. He will cannot make a proper food only on the basis of cookbook. So if a person cannot learn this only out of the book, unless he has a teacher, unless he has an instructor, how can a religious guidance can be achieved only on the basis of the book? That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not send any single book without a messenger. And the messenger was sent, يُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابِ. He will teach how to understand the book, how to act upon it. يُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابِ. And that is exactly what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has done to Sahaba. Sayyidina Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says that I learnt Suratul Baqarah from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in 8 years. In 8 years. And he says, فَتَعَلَّمْنَا الْعِلْمَ وَالْعَمَلَ وَالْقُرْآنَ جَمِيعًا. It took us 8 years because we learned how to recite the Holy Quran firstly, and how to act upon it, and how to explain it. Everything, we knew from, we learned from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It took us 8 years in Surah Baqarah only. So, these were Sahaba radiallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in who, received the meanings of the Holy Quran. And let me clarify another point to you. Sometimes people say that the Holy Quran itself says that it is easy for the people. لَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. We have made the Quran easy. But they forget that the Holy Quran itself says we have made the Quran easy for taking lesson. For, taking lesson, for taking advice. Not for inferring or deducting the laws and legal orders of the Holy Quran. If you read the Holy Quran for the purpose of that it may remind you of the Akhirah, of the Jannah, of Jahannam, of, and he prompts you to do pious acts. It is all easy. There is no problem. You can do it with the help of a translation. But if you want to say this is halal and this is haram, and you, on the basis of translation, you claim that I understood the Holy Quran for the first time, and all the 1400 scholars were wrong in interpreting this verse, and to claim ijtihad for you, then it is not acceptable at all. Because it is the Holy Prophet ﷺ who teaches the correct meaning and correct precepts of the Holy Quran, and no other. The third objective for which Rasulullah ﷺ was sent, as mentioned by this verse, is wal hikmah. يُعَلِّمُهُ الْحِكْمَةِ يُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْحِكْمَةِ, which means that Rasulullah ﷺ is sent to this world in order to explain to them what is wisdom. What is wisdom? So wisdom is also taught by Holy Prophet ﷺ. This gives us another very important point. The point is that if the Holy Quran says that it is the Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that will teach you what is wisdom, it means that you cannot decide wisdom only on the basis of your own rational arguments. It is not pure reason that decides what is wisdom, what is not wisdom. It is the criteria for something being wise, or criteria for identifying wisdom in a particular act. You must turn to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You must, have lesson from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, without which your reason may misguide you. Today, many people say that we will act upon our own reason. Our reason is the basic criteria for all of our acts, all of our beliefs. But these poor people do not understand what reason is. reason